Nonsense challenges to try in the finals. Challenge 9. Get a cash out win but decrease your sensitivity every death. The first challenge of the series, I raised the sensitivity every death, so I had to touch the other cheek of the same booty. I have 1200 mouse DPI, so I started at 40 in-game sense and went down 3 every death. This makes you turn slower than a snail off 3 blunts, but I don't think it was as tough as increasing. I'm giving this a 3 out of 5 fishies on difficulty. As long as you don't die 14 times, then it's winnable, but for some reason there's an option for 0 sensitivity that prevents you from looking any direction. To try and die less, I grew a shell and used a little turtle build. Mesh shield is my strong outer shell, and if they break that, then they just have to deal with a barricaded Chuck. His juice heals me for days while my pyromines fend off the enemy horde. The shell is hard but not unbreakable. We already have a bathtub full of cash to bathe in, so we rich take from the poor and don't allow them to plug. A big man with the hammer took that personally and had to make me die one more time before we win. We go down to 34 sensitivity as we only take home 2 deaths in the first round. I only went down 6, so I'm not feeling it now, Mr. Krabs, but it seems like Pink has some words to say about that. I get instantly rolled into sushi and have to lower it once again. Mama Fish didn't raise no bitch though, so we go back to Pink to steal their cash. I make them fully regret taking advantage of my deliciousness. Orange also heard the news and wanted to come take a bite. Too bad I'm going to be the only one chefing up the orders around here. I'm trying to slow cook them, but they just don't want to get done. I even tried to give them a little flash fry. I put this medium in the oven and baked him at 350 degrees until he got all golden brown. Just took a little love from the elbow to get it there. Even after all that, I bonk my nose going through the door and get sliced up into sashimi this time. We make our way into the 20s and cents, but no juicy amount of cash will stop us from wanting more. We do a little stat padding and end up with 2 deaths again in the whole second round. But of course, I had to go spoil it all by getting big yoinked by the heavy. I try to run, but I can barely turn around with mesh, so more down we go. As we try to steal Pink's cash, my teammate saves my fins with a blindside RPG on the light. This heavy wants to yoink me again, but this time I turn the tides on him and take him out. His little homie did not appreciate that very much though, so down to 22 we go. We need to steal the second cash or we're seeing the lobby screen, and my aim is worse than being in the desert with no water. We get the steal and now it's just time to bunker down. I get my homie back up but almost get blown to bits by a barrel. They don't have enough time to get the cash, but this light does have enough time to ruin my day. His M11 is going crazy, but it feels like I have cinder blocks as shoes. I get killed by the light and his heavy homie looked at how much fun he was having. Why is my big shark belly so easily winchable? We are now down to 16 sensitivity from starting at 40. That still won't stop me from putting belt to ass as the enemies fall from the heavens directly into my reticle. Both lights get deleted and it's all up to the heavy who scurries away with half health. I get the revive and he once again falls from the heavens into the reticle of 2 shark heads hunting blood. An absolute insane dub with only 8 deaths and 12 revives. You should definitely come fuck around on Twitch and watch me do these live.